Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today I believe the Warrens are calling us. Now, this is going to be a little bit unusual because I'm going to be taking two kind of support classes and I'm going to be taking two upfront fighter classes. That in itself is not terribly unusual, I suppose, but Pashal here is only level 3, so I really want to get her back up to, well, back up in speed with everybody else here is level 4. Patris, our leper, is also level 3, but frankly I'm not that interested in using him. Now, as for trinkets, we have Pashal with this dodge trinket here, and some accuracy. Costs some health, but I think it's worth it. Let's see, we have the cleansing crystal here. Again, that is going to make Levet much less likely to inflict bleed when he uses his heal, and some plus dodge there. Not Renauld with this new sun ring, which I really think is a great trinket because we are going to be trying to keep our light above 75, and this damage stone here. Again, just good. Loses some dodge, but that was never really Not Renault's specialty anyway. Finally, we have our bounty hunter here with just the best trinket ever. I want another of these, to be honest, and some more damage here that's going to make him really nice. And yeah, as much as I want more deeds, I think right now we just need to get these two dungeons up to the level where we can fight the boss, so let's go. And so, let's see. If I can get back on my soapbox here right quick, I would just like to talk a little bit about... Yeah, I'd like to just talk a little bit about... about something that is very interesting to me. Good lord, we better not fail. Something that's very interesting to me. There's a lot of talk on the Darkest Dungeon message boards about including a failure state in the final game. People are saying, well, you know, the game isn't that difficult, you need something that kind of pushes you forward, that kind of keeps the action moving. And we probably could have gotten by without any shovels, really. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a great start. Alright, who do we want to get the medicinal herbs? Probably, to get the buff here. Probably our bounty hunter. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, a lot of people are saying we really need to include a failure state in this game. And no, I guess we did need a shovel. They're saying, you know, they need something that pushes the action forward. They need something that's going to make the action more stressful. A failure state is sort of thematic with this game's sort of overall message, basically that, well, you know, this is a horrible place. There is encroaching darkness, and you have to fight that off, you know. Beautiful. And if you fail to fight the darkness, then, well, bad shit's gonna happen. However, if I may, I'd kind of like to make an argument against the inclusion of a failure. This is not good. I'd kind of like to make an argument against the inclusion of a failure state, and allow me to give my reason. Well, for starters, this game requires a massive investment of time. I mean, to get to the point where we're at, I think we've played about 20 or so hours, and to suddenly lose all of that progress, you know, on account of, you know, what could amount to just bad luck, it seems really, really annoying to me. I mean, maybe there is a need for something to push the action forward. You know, I would not mind if they included something like, for instance, if you had to retreat from the dungeon, maybe there was a chance that the enemies would chase you back home. Holy shit. Maybe the enemies would chase you back home, and you'd have to make a stand with 4 other party members, outside the gates of town. And, if you couldn't make your stand, maybe they would inflict some damage on your buildings, and you'd have to, you'd lose a level of upgrade or something like that. Something like that would make it so that, there's more at stake in the dungeon. And, I can get behind that. You can't just do sort of the standard thing right now, which is grinding with level 0 party members, go into a dungeon, get your ass handed to you, and then, retreat when everybody is basically at or near death's door. I mean, again, I'm not sure that I fully think that that's necessary, but if somebody does say that basically you are more or less entitled to, if somebody makes the argument that you are more or less entitled to bide your time, build up your town in a fairly consequence-free environment, I can't really disagree with them. The wages of failure in this game are not that severe. Basically, you pay for failure if you lose a party member, by being careless, or by, well, I guess primarily by being careless. You aren't paying attention, the battle gets away from you, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, I didn't realize it, but yeah, somebody's on death's door and got ticked down with bleed or something like that. Like, I can see the argument. It makes sense. But yeah, the inclusion of a failure state in a game that's, with only 3 dungeons, only 60% done, can exceed... That is so much damage. That can exceed, 20 hours of gameplay. I think it's... I think it's kind of... I don't know. I think it's kind of elitist, I guess, because, people make this comparison to XCOM. People say, well, in the new XCOM game, there is more or less a failure state. Things can get away from you. You can get... Oh no. You can get, you can lose a couple of missions, and that is enough to basically allow the enemies to keep, to keep out-leveling you, and eventually, you're no longer able to fight them. You start losing countries in the XCOM project, and before you know it, you have achieved a failure state. I get it, but here's the thing. XCOM, the new XCOM, is a good game. It's a very good game. It's a very... Wow, that was lucky. It's a very good game. But just because it's a good game does not mean that, like, every mechanic in it was good or a good idea. So, yeah, when people are saying, well, XCOM did it, yeah, they did. And, fine, it was, damn it, it was a good game. But, yeah, just because they did it, and just because that game ended up being very, very good, it's really, really not a reason to, like, imitate everything they did. Stuff like that has also put us in a situation where, like, everybody wants to make the new Call of Duty game. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Call of Duty, but, there's sort of this attitude of, well, Call of Duty did it, and Call of Duty's super successful, we have to do that. Like, our shooting game has to have a leveling system. It has to have, this particular set of Like, yeah, this certain type of mission, it has to have this particular type of this particular type of mission. The single player has to be structured in this sort of way. And Call of Duty has even gotten to the point where they are, doing that to themselves. They're basically plagiarizing their own amazing game in Battlefield 4, because they struck gold. They found something. They found something that really captured people's imaginations. With the way the missions played out, the way the story was told, and then just decided, well, that's what we're gonna do forever. So all this to say, I don't think that just because XCOM had a failure state in their game, that every game that tries to have the roguelike label necessarily has to have that quality to it. This is not good. This is actually pretty bad, but I don't really see any way out of this. Stun chance is not great, but I think at this point that's our only real option, because with 22 health, I don't see not Renault getting the kill. It would basically have to be either a crit or max damage. But anyway, things that they could do with Darkest Dungeon to make the game harder. That was really lucky. To make the game harder without having to, do something like add in a failure state. Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's see. First thing I think you could do is, yeah, like I said, make retreating from a dungeon, make it a lot more costly in terms of, make it a lot more costly in terms of what happens. Like right now, you see you have what 16 slots, like 16 inventory slots. Okay, so you have 16 inventory slots. You have 4 characters. All right. Basically, make it so that like each of your 4 characters, when you retreat from a dungeon, each of your 4 characters has like a 50% chance to grab each slot. So let's say they choose 4 slots when you retreat a dungeon. Each of your characters that is still alive chooses 4 slots, and then they have a 50% chance for each slot to take what they have. Now, if they take something like firewood, then you're SOL. Tough tough luck. You tried to take something that you couldn't, and unfortunately, you just come back with nothing in that slot. So now, if you send 4 heroes into a dungeon, god damn it, forgot. If you send 4 heroes into a dungeon, one of them dies, well now, at best, you're only going to carry back 75% of your loot. And some of that loot might be, stuff like torches that ultimately has no value when you get back from the dungeon. Tough luck. I think something like that, just by itself, makes that form of grinding less appealing. Does it completely eradicate that form of grinding, like, as an option? No. Short answer, no. But, would you want to do it? Like, I wouldn't. Like, if I only had, a chance to take home 50% of my items, and there's a good chance that those items would be useless. Like, basically what I'm getting at is you make I'd say you'd have to do about 3 times as much grinding to get the same outcome. Nobody's gonna do that, man. Nobody's gonna want to do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Um, but yeah, it basically incentivizes running a dungeon to completion. So, if you want to get the full benefit, you get the mission reward. Let's finish it out because this was a very quiet run. Yeah, basically, if you want to get the full benefit of the run, well, you have to invest something in it. You have to give your party the tools necessary to succeed. Something else I think you could do, just add more monster variety. I mean, that obviously is going to require a lot of work on the part of the developers. You have to make new art assets, you have to make, you have to make new, new, what am I trying to say here? You have to make new, new attacks, like you have to think about new ways to balance it. Sure, of course, that all of that takes time and money and resources, and I totally get that, and I totally appreciate the difficulty of trying to do something like that. Absolutely, I get it. But yeah, if you suddenly have a whole bunch of new monsters coming into the dungeon, especially at like level 3, level 5 dungeons. If you have a bunch of new monsters, that is your opportunity.
But a victory nonetheless.
I don't think it's good, but we'll take it. If you have those, so many of those characters coming in, new monsters coming in, you can kind of pick and choose what sorts of monsters you have. You can see what has worked and what has not worked in the dungeons. I think right now the Warrens is easily the most challenging new dungeon, but that doesn't mean that you can't make it harder. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the Plague Doctor is very good in the Warrens. But yeah, you kind of have the ability to. That was probably not smart, but maybe we can get the kill here. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, new monsters give monsters new attacks. I think if you're going to look at the darkness mechanic, I think it's not a bad idea to give. That was pretty stupid. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea to give monsters like a protection stat if they are in like past 50% darkness. Below 50% darkness, okay, your character, past 50% darkness, a monster has 5% protection skill. And then, actually, we could have used this firewood, but actually now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and make camp and relieve some stress.
The battle may yet be won.
So, I think that's an option.
Tunnels seem a little less impossible.
You know what? That was really short and kind of uneventful, so let's go out. You actually do get, that's fine. Light sensitive, good. Alright.
I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Alright, hemophilia, what did we get? Wheeled Adventurer, Thick-Blooded, and Night Blindness. This is not bad. Yeah, past 50%, below 50 light, give all of the monsters like 5% protection. Below 25 light, give them what, give them like 10%, and then, you know, below or at 0 light, give them what, like, I don't know. Yeah, give them maybe 13 or 15 or something like that. You know, just something to make the yeah, something to make the dungeon more difficult. Let's see. That is really shitty. Let's quickly check this before we head out. Solar Crown, Dark Tambourine. None of these really look great. That is interesting, though. Yeah, we're gonna take that. And let's see here. You can keep that. But yeah, you know, I like that you still get a higher crit chance, or the characters, the heroes get a higher crit chance in the darkness. I do like that. I think that's really interesting. I think that's a really, like, compelling mechanic that, you know, makes it, yeah, it gives you kind of an incentive to go into the darkness. I mean, if nothing else, it makes it more exciting. God, this is really bad. Yeah, it makes it just more exciting to go down into the dungeon, you know, or go down to low light if you know that, hey, you know, there is a very good chance that I'm gonna get more crits, so I can build my characters toward, you know, toward crit. Like, cool, very interesting. I think that sounds like very fun to do. Where is it? And do you still have this? No, where is it? Where is our high accuracy trinket? Now, if we lost another one, I'm gonna be super pissed, because that was really good. I don't think we did. I'd be shocked if we did. Oh, there it is. Jesus. Oh. Wrong hero, though. Alright, I am sorry that took so long. Baldry. For some reason, and I think this is a bug, sometimes the characters don't leave the bar after. I don't know, I guess they pass out or something. Anyway, we're going to go to the Warrens, and this might get us up to the level that we need to be in order to... Let's see, do you have... Yeah, if it bleeds, okay. This might get us up to the Warrens level we need to fight the boss, and if that's the case, we are absolutely going to do it, because that seems like just about the most fun thing ever. I think we are going to stomp the... I think we're going to stomp the boss's head into a jar. I'd really like to see that. Anyway, so yeah, just anyway, that's just my opinion about making the game more difficult. I'm sure if I weren't rambling like a moron, I probably would have something more interesting to say. But you know, those are the breaks. Sorry. You know, we actually did have a lot of success with tapping the keg here with these medicinal herbs with our highwayman. I think it's a great way to initiate combat with that point-blank shot. So let's run it again. Let's see if we have the same degree of success. We very well might. And let's see. Karadas probably could use some form of damage. I mean, unfortunately, we don't really have anybody who could trade places with her. This is really just my party of Left Behinds. I have them for one purpose, and like the only reason that I'm running this, please don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to grind like I was talking about in the last episode. No. I'm trying to get Baldry up to level 2. If he gets up to level 2, we're going to start taking him on level 3 missions, and I would really like for him to... Did I forget to pack torches? I did. Well, impromptu darkness party. Let's go.
A blazing star is born.
It's alright. I think we're fine. I don't think this is a terribly crit-heavy party, but I think we'll be okay. We are probably going to camp a little bit earlier. We might let the light run all the way down. We could use the medicinal herbs on this, but I don't think we're going to have a food crisis. I cannot believe I forgot to get torches again. I'm really fucking stupid. But yeah, I think we're... You ass. You ass. What did you get? Bulimic. That is interesting. He's going to get less healing back, I think it is. Yeah, less healing back in camp. Not a terrible malady. It's ideally he wouldn't have gotten that because damn it. But I think we'll be okay. I think we're gonna survive. We'll pull through this stronger than we've ever been. Alright, we need to take these two down. I would argue that this is one of the most dangerous... yeah, this is one of the most dangerous encounters in the game. And a lot of people say, well, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why would a bunch of humans in this game about fighting, you know, monsters from the abyss, why are they the most dangerous enemy in the game? To which I would say, good point. Why indeed? This is still probably okay, but we need some healing now. This is kind of getting away from us, but this is a kill on 2 enemies, not bad. And that one there in the front is not looking great at this point. So we can probably take this down with Zealous Accusation, ideally. Grape Shot Blast gets the kill if it hits, and beautiful, beautiful. We've got a lot of damage, and yeah, in the front row, these guys are not scary at all. But yeah, when I see those 2 dual-wielding bandits with the 2 Fusiliers, I'm just like, oh shit, we're in trouble. And I'm not wrong, I don't think. Let's see here. We might camp. We have a lot of combat coming up. We might camp. Let's do one more. We have a couple encounters coming up, and unfortunately we do not... Yeah, we don't have a lot to... we don't have a lot of ways to take advantage of the light slowly drawing down on us, but I think we'll be okay. I think. I really should have rearranged my party there, but it's not terrible. I think we can Zealous Accusation this arrangement of enemies down pretty nicely. Maybe you need the healing. And it's not like it matters too much anyway, because we are going to be camping, like I said, I think in the next room. If not, it's going to be pretty shortly thereafter. Actually, not knowing, like if we get the scouting and it tells us what's here, we might... Fuck. No, we might not fuck. We're definitely gonna fuck. No, I really can't see a situation, basically, is what I'm getting at. I can't really see a situation where we don't stop and camp in this room. And frankly, I'm actually starting to feel a bit stupid that we didn't camp in the previous room. I guess I wanted to just get a little bit more bang for my buck, and I think I'm about to get a lot of bang. Shit, this is not great. Bulimic. Why is this turning into a barf party? Seriously, guys, like, calm down. And I still didn't rearrange my party composition because I'm a fucking idiot. Bleed? No. Okay. This is not good. this is not good. Drums of debilitation, stress marked, not good, and 3 healing is similarly not good. Fortunately, if it comes right down to it, we can use medicinal herbs to kind of get us out of this bad situation here. We can use it on the table and eat our fill, provided that we don't get enough healing back from this camping we're going to do. Please resist. Shit ass. Yeah, we're gonna bleed a lot on account of this. Do we just wanna, maybe we do, just take this down, because at this point we do not want any more bleed. And fortunately, we are through the worst of it. Let's get our party arrangement here back in good shape, and you know what? Yeah, let's camp, see what our healing situation looks like after this. We are going to feast, because we do have access to some food here. We do not have... Oh, we do have clean guns. Thank God. Alright, Zealous Vigil. Reduce stress by 25. Plus 10 accuracy. Shit, that's good. Battle Trance is good. And Bless. On probably the Hellion. No, actually, I think the Crusader has some issues with accuracy. So now we rest. And let's see. We are going to lose our buff from the keg, which kind of sucks. This actually sucks a lot more. Let's see how much it sucks. A little bit. A lot. It sucks a lot. It sucks a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, we're definitely going to use our medicinal herbs on this table and try to get some food so we can get some health back. Yeah. Yeah, this is not good. Let's see. I think, yeah, that'll kill him. Okay. And let's see. Ah, shit. I was really hoping to get the kill there. Yeah, our Hellion is in just some serious trouble. This is really, really bad. Please bleed. Please bleed. Okay, so these two are down. We're gonna take some stress. No, actually we're not. So good. And this party arrangement is actually perfect. Like, I can totally deal with this right now. If it bleeds, no kill yet. Dead. Dead.
Perhaps the turning point.
Let's see. Maybe we just take the kill. No. Let's see if we can skimp on the amount of food that we need to eat. I think that's okay. And there we go. Alright. That could have gone better. You know, we had the option to buy that a little while ago, and we didn't take it.
As the light gains purchase,
I might
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I might hold on to that. I really did not mean to do that. Alright, so yeah, we are definitely going to use this on the dining table. And not as much food as I would have liked. Definitely not as much food as I would have liked. Let's see. And, you know, honestly, if there is, like... Yeah, if I find a keg, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I'm actually gonna be pretty sore about that if we find it. My life fucking sucks. Why? Why is this happening to me? What have I done to deserve this, Lord? Ooh. This could be rough. This could get pretty ugly, actually. This could get pretty ugly. I don't think I'm wrong. Like, sometimes I kind of, you know, try and build up the drama, like, oh shit, we're really fucked here. No, seriously, we could really be fucked. Like, if this thing stuns one of us, that was actually a big dodge. yeah, if we get like an unlucky crit, or if this thing manages to stun one of our number, we could be in some serious shit. Like, we could really be in a bad way. Right now, we're hoping that nothing here crits, and we're hoping to get away with some healing here. Because, yeah, if we could... Actually, I think breakthrough is the way to go. It sucks to take the debuff, but, you know, we do just need to minimize the number of things that could land that unlucky crit on us. And now we're back in what I would consider to be a good place. Stunning blow, it's only a 50% chance. Maybe we can take it down in one more swing. I didn't count my rounds, did I? Did we? Okay, we won the initiative. And it's not bad. Again, it probably sounded like I built that up to be worse than it was, but in all seriousness, like, that could have gone really, really badly for us. We don't actually have to take this encounter, but let's try it. Damn it. Alright, so we definitely want to take this slasher down right away. And shit, she still has the debuff from last round. Grape Shot Blast is interesting because we might do another... maybe not. Yeah, we might do another breakthrough. That sucks. That's actually really bad. I was really hoping that we would get at least one kill. Getting 0 is terrible. Fortunately, we got that stun resist, and so now, yeah, I think we just have to fight this the normal way. I think if her debuff was not, if her debuff had ticked off, we probably would have been in okay shape. But sadly it had not. I didn't pay attention because I'm really, really fucking stupid. And so we kind of let that
This expedition at least
we kind of let that battle hurt us a little bit more, or potentially hurt us more than it actually did. We probably got out of there with less agony than we probably deserved, especially considering that this is a party of level 1s with like a level 0 here. I hope and pray that this is the last...
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
that this is the last battle here. And actually, this is really good timing. We want to remove one of these. I mean, Sitiomania is going to make him eat a lot of gross shit. So that we have sort of our binge and our purge here, I guess. Bloodthirsty. We could also stand to remove that. But yeah, fortunately we got that torch. We aren't going to use it for our own purposes. We are going to try and get something off. Sitiomania, okay. So now we can walk by all of the wagons full of corpses that we want, and it shouldn't hurt us any. So what are you thinking of this impromptu darkness party so far? Fun? You enjoying it? Great, I am too. Yeah, Baldry getting that negative quirk removed is great, because I do have plans for him. I would like to have him and Dismas standing in the front row and juggling front row with point blank shot. I think that's a really interesting way to sort of run the party. And yeah, I'd like to try it out. I think it'd be pretty fun. I honestly do. I think it'd be very strong, and I could see that being a great composition against the Necromancer. So if we can get Baldry up to level 4, and I'm really gonna try it. If we can get him up to level 4 before we can encounter, or yeah, by the time we take on the Necromancer, then you know what? Absolutely, I absolutely see us going for it here. Cause yeah, I think that'd be fun. I'd like it. All right, let's see. I guess we're gonna ditch the torch. I probably could have just used it. But, you know, this darkness party is in full swing, and I think we can be pretty proud of what we're doing here. What do we drop? That's a good question. I think we probably... I mean, this is only 250 gold. The key is arguably worth more than that. I don't really like this trinket, so we're gonna drop it. Honestly, I don't see myself using that trinket at all, and I don't really like the leper enough to, you know, even want that possibly in our arsenal, that we might have the, wow, Baldry has been just on fire when it comes to disarming trinkets, or disarming traps. But yeah, I don't even care if we have a lot of leper items or leper trinkets on tap. Frankly, it makes no difference to me. I don't really like the class. I think I said a few episodes ago, I think that the class is interesting. I'm glad that the archetype exists, but yeah, it's not something that I see myself playing with very extensively. I cannot believe we got the surprise in Black as Pitch, but since we did, let's kill these fools. All right. You know, let's just try and take the Swine Slasher down. You know, since we have the surprise round, why don't we just try and take as many down as we can, and then if we win the initiative, then we can try AoE maybe. Well, actually no, we can just use this. Oh my god, Timepants, you are just a genius. Open vein is probably the way to go. Okay, and now this is well in hand. Yeah, she needs attack. It's not... I mean, we're not going to use her anymore, probably. Like, she's probably going to sit on the bench until the new classes are released. Shit. Well, there you go. Black as Pitch. No, they really need to nerf... They need to nerf darkness parties. Too strong. Alright, so we're going to ditch the shovels, take the portrait, and let's get out. Alright, so we're just going to go and we're going to see what this last treasure chest is. If it's nothing interesting, then we're out. And it definitely is, but unfortunately we don't have any torches. It's a tough break, but I think we'll live. And now we're rolling in it. That was very profitable. And it's a little bit sad that our party of level 4s came back with a lot less treasure than this, but I guess, you know, impromptu darkness party turned out to be a good thing. I will not forget to click on these this time. Faded. This is good. As a matter of fact, it's so good, we might keep her around. Eagle Eye, garbage. Sickly, pretty bad. God-fearing. Annoying, but I think we have built up
our estate was the envy of this land.
I think we built up what we need, and there we go. Okay, so there you have it. Next episode, we tackle the Swine God. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.